All right, we're going to do a quick review on how to put in our equations into our graphing calculator and how to find the points to plot for our homework. So we're going to take a look at number 16. Your sheet's green, mine is white. The reason I want us to look at number 16 is our starting number here is a negative number. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. The first thing we need to do is put into our equation into our graphing calculator. To put in an equation, we hit the y equals button here. Then we look at our equation. Our equation starts with a negative number. For the negative number, when it's at the beginning, we have to use the negative sign, not the subtraction sign. So when our equation starts with a negative, we use our negative button. So we'll put our equation in, negative x to the third. Here's our x button. For our x, to raise an exponent, we use our little caret button, and it's to the third power, plus 12. Again, we hit our x button, caret button, to the second power, minus 45x plus 54. That's the very first step for every problem. We put the equation into our graphing calculator. After we put the equation into our graphing calculator, you are going to hit the second, it's this blue button, table button. It's right above graph. So you hit second, table. What that will do is it will create a table value, an XY table value for points that you can plot. So the first thing we look at is our X numbers. -3 is definitely on our graph. Our graph is 10 by 10, so our Y value cannot be greater than 10. So we look over here. -324, it's too big. -200, too big. 112, too big. 54, too big. 20, too big. Here we can plot 4 and 2. Remember, when we plot, we want to plot at least 3. If you can get 4, 4 will be better. So we'll start with 2, 4. Your X's are always first. That's the first movement you do. So let's look at 16 and how to plot it. There's 16. Our first point is 2, 4. We always start out at 0. If you look over here, our X's we start with. So we're either going right if it's a positive number or left if it's a negative number. So for this one, our X is 2. We start at 0. We go over 2. Then we look at our Y, which is 4. So then we go from this spot up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We plot our points. Let's look at the next one. 3, 0. Plotting zeros can be tricky. Remember, your pencil doesn't move. So we start here at 0, 0. Our X is 3, so we go to the right. 1, 2, 3. Our Y is 0. We don't pick up our pencil. We plot it right there. 3, 0. Our next number is 4, 2. Again, starting at 0, we go 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our Y for that one is 2. So we go up 2. We plot it. I'm going to do 2 more. So our next plot is 5, 4 coordinates. So we start at 0. We go over 5. We go up 4. We plot it. And we're going to do one more. 6, 0. We're starting at 0. We go over 6. Our Y is 0, so our pencil doesn't move. We plot it here. Now we have more than 3, or at least 3. So our next step is to hit the graph button to show how to connect your plotted points. So if we look at our calculator, the far right, you may not be able to see it there, it says graph. You hit graph. It will take a moment. And now you're going to connect your dots here so it looks similar to your picture. So go down, up, and down through there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,